Good day, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, presenting to you the 2017 Honda HR-V 1.8S. And in this video, I'm going to show you the complete exterior and interior, as well as show you what does this Honda HR-V has to offer. So with that, let's begin today's video. So before we begin today's video, let me just show you around the Honda HR-V 1.8S. So for the Honda HR-V 1.8S, you actually get halogen reflector headlamps and halogen daytime running lights as well, and halogen fog lights. But the owner of this car has fitted the LED bulbs for this headlight, so you get LED reflector headlamps instead. For the HR-V 1.8S, you get 16-inch rims. For the HR-V S, you don't get the indicators on the side mirrors, you get it down here, and you lose out on keyless entry as well. Let me give you a side look of the HR-V 1.8S. As you can see, it looks really nice as well. It looks fun, and the shape is nice as well. Has good proportions. Exclusive to the HR-V is the door handles mounted up there for the rear passengers. Let me give you a real look of the HR-V 1.8S. As you can see, it looks funky and fun. It just looks stunning. It's unique in its own way. Let me give you the look of the rear tail lights. HR-V badge right there. Honda badge. Let me give you another side look of the car. As you can see, it has nice proportions as well. It looks funky, it looks nice. Let me give you a sneak peek of the interior. As you can see, that's the interior. Let me give you a sneak peek. Then the side mirrors right there. Your rims. Let me take you back to the front. And let's begin the video. So here is the key of the Honda HR-V 1.8S. It is quite a simple key, I would say. It is quite basic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start it up and let it run. As you may notice, the side mirrors are currently folded in. Upon turning on the ignition, the side mirrors will actually fold out. I'll demonstrate that later. The Honda HR-V 1.8S in Malaysia comes as standard with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The transmission that is offered for the Honda HR-V in Malaysia is Honda's continuously variable transmission, better known as a CVT. A CVT is aimed to provide better fuel economy over a regular automatic transmission. The transmission is controlled via this gear shifter right here, and the transmission features a sport mode and a low gear selection mode as well. Rear parking sensors are standard. So let's take a look at the exterior now, shall we? Let's turn on the hazards. Lights, front and rear fog lights. Take a look at the engine. Roll down the driver's side window and continue with the exterior tour. Fitted to the Honda HR-V 1.8S in Malaysia is a set of Continental Ultra Contact UC6 tires. They measure 215/60 R16. The tires do handle on the roads, and the rims do have a really nice detail if you ask me. The rims go well with the metallic silver paintwork. So moving on to the headlights. So as for headlights, it gets, as mentioned just now, originally it gets halogen headlights, halogen indicators, halogen daytime running lights, and halogen fog lights. But the owner of this car has changed the headlights to LED units, so therefore you get LED reflector headlamps, LED daytime running lights, as well as LED fog lights. But the indicators still remain in halogen. The Honda grille right there, with the chrome bit right there. Let me give you a front look. Overall, the Honda HR-V looks very nice if you ask me. It looks unique in its own way. I can't show you the engine bay right now because the engine is way too hot for me to open. I apologize for that. So let me just run you through the engine specifications. This car is powered by a 1.8 litre engine producing 140 horsepower and 172 Newton meters of torque respectively. All the power is sent to the front wheels via a continuously variable transmission gearbox. Moving on to the side. Body colored door handles. The rear door handles are actually up there. Fuel door. Let me give you a rear look of the HR-V 1.8S. Overall, it looks sporty if you ask me. Let me give you a side look of the car. Overall, it looks nice if you ask me. It just looks unique in its own way and it's stunning as well. As for tail lights, it gets LED tail lights, LED brake lights, but it still gets halogen indicators and halogen reversing lights. HR-V badge, IV tech lettering, and the aftermarket modulo Honda custom performance badge. The rear parking sensors are down there, and your rear exhaust is right there, and the rear fog lights is right there. Let me give you a side look of the car once again. Speaker, bottle holder, storage right here, mirror controls, window lock, central locking, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while only the driver's side is the only side that gets a fully automatic function in both directions. Econ mode button right here. This button turns off the interior motion sensors, part of the alarm system, traction control off, and headlight level adjustment lever. Pull this lever to release the engine bay and pull this lever to release the fuel door. Illuminated HR-V door sills, and the driver's seat in this Honda HR-V 1.8S does get full manual adjustments with all of your controls located right there. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. The seats in this car are finished in black cloth. They are in fabric. They feel really nice to sit in. And it's finished in leather right here at this portion. Very simple air conditioning controls, fan speed, temperature, different modes, rear defrost, front defrost, recirculation, and air conditioning. Right here is the Honda HR-V's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged, as it says there. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is a brake hold function for the parking brake, whereby if you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake with the brake hold function activated, the car won't actually roll forward or roll back. 2 cup holders or storage right here. And below here, right there, you have a power outlet and a USB charging port. The Honda HR-V 1.8S comes with an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options and 4 speakers for the sound system. So let's give it a sound test. The stock sound system fitted to the Honda HR-V 1.8S in Malaysia does sound quite alright. It is a quite simple head unit to use. So this is your volume knob and your double sub as your power button, seek track, your auxiliary slot, CD auxiliary, FM AM, your Bluetooth telephone control, back button, menu button, your manual tuning knob, and your eject button for the CD DVD player. And that's basically it for the infotainment system. It is quite a simple head unit to use. Central locking, power folding side mirrors, there are no controls on the steering wheel, but on the right stock you have your light and indicator controls. And on the left stock, you have your wiper controls right here. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using a lever right here. Right here, front center armrest. It's adjustable, so you can adjust it front and back. And it's a lid which reveals to a deep storage area down there. Auto dimming rear view mirror, front reading lights, sun visor for the driver's side. Let's get a vanity mirror, and the driver also gets a grab handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, bottle holder or storage, window control, illuminated HR-V door sills, I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is around 170 centimeters tall. There is enough of space to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. The seats do feel quite nice and comfortable back here. There is seat storage as well for both sides. You get a grab handle and a coat hook for both sides as well. Your rear cabin lights. The interior looks nice as well. To open up the rear hatch of the Honda HR-V, just walk up to the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath the Honda badge. Just press on the touchpad and the boot will open right up. Boot space in the Honda HR-V is 437 liters. It is quite a spacious boot, I would say. There is a removable parcel shelf as well. You can remove it if you want to. A storage organizer for the Honda HR-V. And then below that you have the boot floor, and below that is a storage area, and just right below that is actually a space saver spare tire right there. Fuel door. As for headrest adjustments, the front headrests are adjusted using the button right here, and for the rear, it's adjusted using the button right here. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, window control, illuminated HR-V door sills, and the passenger seats get a full manual adjustment as well. It gets the same set of controls as the driver. The only thing it loses out on is the seat height adjustment. This lever adjusts the seat back, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. It gets the same seat upholstery as well. Three aircon vents for the front passenger. Nicely sized lockable glove box. Sun visor for the passenger side. Does get a vanity mirror as well. And the passenger does get a grab handle. So now let's start the car with the door closed. So that's all for today's video of the 2017 Honda HR-V 1.8S. Thanks for watching and goodbye.